Hello, ladies and gents. This is another report from the news of of the world. You know, as everybody knows, I'm a Trumpy, but now I'm starting to have my doubts. Oh yeah, because I thought he just wanted to be president for 4 years more, so he fix everything. But he's going White House Mar-a-Lago. He's going to tear out the rose garden, and that's been a long time. And other things, maybe President Nixon had a bowling alley, and all these things he's going to change, and they're only in 4 years. He's going to leave his mark. He's going to have to change everything. And you know what he did? He took his picture where God showed that he was on you Trump's side because he made the bullet miss just by that much, and Trump going, and he took Trump, Mr. Coolman, Mr. Machiavellian, uh, you know, um, Obama, because he's supposed to be the coolest president because he was so cool. He was like the cool one. Well, Trump is more cool, and he's leaving his body. He took his painting and he put it somewhere else. And he took his painting of him being almost shot, and he called. And you know what Harris said? She said, Trumpy scared of me." Oh yeah, because you can't speak Miss World Salad. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Trump, was they shot him 3 times, well, maybe not twice, but they had on the golf course. But he was a brave man because he's Trumpy. We New Yorkers got to be brave now too, because they want to put for green for the environment. They want to put these electrical bikes, but they go on fire, and nobody wants to be set on fire. I don't want to be set on fire. I want to live and not be burned up, and that's what they do. They want to send them all around the city. They shouldn't turn on fire just like that. It's for the environment. Well, what's the good of being a nice environment if you're all burned up and roasted, toasted? Ooh. Oh, we're gonna send lady babes into space. Katy Perry, I guess, she's a good singer. She may be misguided politically, but she's a good singer. I like her videos. She used to be Christian, but now she works for the other team. Yeah, but and then there's the big Jay Bezos, big boob babe. She's going to space too. Yeah, I wonder, are boobies regular? Because booby, if they're not, if they're plastic, will they expand in how the in you know gravity to this space? And what happens? All these babes are pretty good looking. We might have an accident and lose some of our best babes. I worry about that. Yeah, because the launch, they said it was in the paper. I've been kind of sick, so I haven't been able, as you can see by my hairstyle, I had my aide cut my hair. He did that job. It'll grow in. The repair shop comic. You know what happened? A repair shop, fireball came from the outer space and crashed into it. I wonder if you've been being blasphemous, Mr. Repair Shop. Fireballs don't come from space every day. But certain things happen. So I would worry if I was him. If all of a sudden a fireball from space came and crashed into my house, I would say, is it a sign that I'm on the wrong path? I won't be on the wrong path. Repair shop. Oh, a tweet tree at cemetery. Sometimes I'm thinking about the hereafter more so than I've in the past because I'm gonna get all kinds of operations that could threaten the very existence on this mortal plane of Vinny Gachaka. Or Ostrovini, as my alias is known. So, there's a parakeets that President Kennedy got years ago, and they eat the fruits. the strawberry that the Japanese gave us many years ago. The what I It's nice, it's sweet, it's 70, because the parakeets are pretty and the the fruit the I forget the name of them. I don't have a good memory nowadays. Oh, Don King, they tried to shoot, he jab with Biden because he was brain dead, and they tried to say Trump was brain dead, and no, he may be many things, but he's not brain dead. He's a very smart man. He's the genius of our time. Him and that South African, and they're trying to prepare the world. They are. I tell you. I know. I know you're saying you're crazy, man. You don't know what's going on. I know everything. I'm in tune with the universe. And Don King went to play, uh, you know, golf, and he got a physical and he passed it, and he has lost 20 or 30 pounds. Yeah, he's getting slimmer. He's going reverse, stuff. What's this? What's going on? Michigan governor who has a mask, like governor of New York, they got so much Botox in their face. They got so much plastic surgery, got masks. That's why they're not against the leaving of the mask, because they wear masks all the time. And she was trying to hide behind a crowd that she was meeting uh, the president because she was asking for stuff from him. And because they're part of the resistance, like they're resisting Hitler or something like that. Come on. He's not Hitler didn't like the Jews, and half of he's married into them, and they even converted to Judaism. How could they be anti-Semites? Come on, you bad people, you're confusing this. He likes Jewish people. He plays on their stereotypes, but some stereotypes are good, I'm telling you. Oh, Cuomo. Cuomo wants to be mayor. He wants to be president of the United States. And he's tough on crime. Well, he wasn't tough on crime when he was before, but now he's getting tough on crime. Well, because the communists who control the city council are so commie that they're opening up the floodgates of chaos and destruction. It's true. So Cuomo looks like a man of, law and order next to them. And he says, "Well, I'm a whatchamacallit, uh, uh, a bully, and it takes a bully to fight a bully, and he'll be the bully that fights Trump." Let me tell you something, Mr. Cuomo. Unless you got things counting for cop and feels, you could probably go over and do a reach around when you meet Trump, and you know what he'll do? He'll hit you. He will. He's a brave man. He fights fire with fire. You better not cop a feel. You better extend all your cop and feels to the girls, because they like it sometimes. They do. Come on, all those girls that worked for him in his office, except for that military girl who was a National Guard woman. And we all know they reported him because he was becoming too dangerous because he killed all those people. He did. Oh yeah, he did. Because he was stubborn, a gugina. Oh, oh, but I'm not talking about Gugines that all these women fall in love with that Gugine, that Licamingo who killed that executive. You can't just shoot people. Oh, he can, but it's not good. Yeah, out to the weenie. These women are out to the weenie. That's why I call crazy ladies who think that killers should be, when they shoot corporate executives who may have been not guilty, but when you kill the mafia guy, It don't make you, okay that you're a mafia guy. Crazy Belfort ways. It's a strange. Define the problem, the pronoun. Out to lunch. No, what's her name? Obama's wife. She's on steroids. It's true. And she said, well, I'm so healthy and strong and I can beat Obama in arm wrestling that she said that's because I eat good. Maybe not. Maybe do. I don't know what she eat, tofu or brown rice, but you can't force it on our children. Our children have to eat lunch and meat and good stuff. And you make it regulatory so tough that it's hard to feed on people. Yo, I'm making faces. I am. A strange brew on oh, the pronoun police. It's one thing if you try to be, just, equal. But this is silly with the pronouns and the thing. Well, I'm a pronoun and I got long hair and I look like a girl, but I feel like a man today. Let me tell you something. Don't force your gay, crazy mafia agenda on the rest of the world. You're gonna have a backlash. And you're having it no. And Trump is leading the way. And we're gonna get rid of all your pronouns. We're gonna have to he and she again. And if you don't like it, well, you can just tell it to the Marines. That's right. Or talk to the sailors or whatever the hell you got to. Oh, fund we're going to fund you all. We won't come pay attention to you no more. What's this? Strange brew. You know what's happening in the comiccrazy? Those people who are supposed to be for the underclass? No, Rich. No, Rich. They're the cult. They're the upper class. They're phony balonies. They got all the money and they're against the working class. They want to turn the working class into slaves or robots. It ain't gonna happen. Because God, see the little cross there? See, God's on our side of it. Look at me. ESPN, you know what they might do? Comic, comic? This comic? Approved. Well, I don't know what that is. ESPN's Javin Smith. I think it's Javin Smith. He might run for president. And he's next to, well, he's a liberal, but next to the commie cones that are running the Democratic Party, like AOC. She's a communist. But she's a communist only in her personal life. She's not. She was first class, but she must work first class. If she was a person of people, she would take a ride in a bike across country instead of wasting the environment. But she's not because she's a poo-poo. But I think she's working out. She looks so husky. I don't know if she's getting fat or she's putting on the muscles. Oh no. Her little Irish boyfriend better watch out. She beat him up. She wants to. She probably verbally beats him up every day. Oh, this is the anti-Semitism going on in this world is terrible. They burnt down the governor's house. They firebombed it because he's the Jewish most likely candidate in 2028. The Democratic Party is filled with Nazi sympathizers. They keep on telling, they keep on pointing at Mr. Trumpy. Mr. Trumpy doesn't burn down Jewish people's homes. It's true. It's true. The Russians. Mr. Trump is trying to stop the Ukrainian war to save Ukrainian lives. He didn't save Russian lives, quite honestly. He's a man of peace. But the Russians are making it very hard because they keep on saying they're pressing the situation. And they got all the advantages because they're winning this particular war against Ukraine. It's tragedy. Ukraine has been betrayed, not betrayed, betrayed. in the history of Russia. They were the original Russians. Now the Russians want them back, but they've been mistreated. It's a Slavic slime bag. Not that the Slavs are slime bag, like the way it's a slimy pit of Slavic betrayal. Stalin was the worst. He killed 7 million Ukrainians, starved them to death. And we made them give up their missiles, so they let the Russians back in. Ukrainians are such great people. It's so sad. Yeah. But it makes me sad. The big fat lady, you have to wait until she sings. Well, this Lizzo, who molested her whole staff, doing is now afraid of tariffs. Tariffs. It's a short-term thing, the tariffs. Thinking it's a strategy. It's a strategy of a great leader who knows what to do with the bad guys. It's true. Oh, talk about people who are, Howard Stern's becoming a real politically correct bastard. Well, now he's with a beautiful wife. He's old man now. People don't recognize him anymore because he went on this channel where they show him. So I forgot. So he has a following. Yeah, he's old man. He's getting up there. He's bought in. He's no longer the resistance to the storm. But Diddy, Fist and Chips. How mighty the perverts have fallen. Mr. Diddy, the billionaire, he's down to uh, negotiating with tin cans for his supper to make good, and he gets $200, $200. What we treat our prisoners pretty darn good. But anyway, he had orgies and using underage people and beating up people and forcing them. He's going to do a lot of time. I don't think he's going to get off. That's all to the good. The beast from the east. If you believed in biblical things, you would think that, they have these beasts and they cause fire. See, that's how God does things through nature. And they're causing big fires. Oh, I don't look so bad. Oh, my hair. Well, it's good growing. He did a good job. Or maybe elderly, because I don't know. There's a funeral increase. I got a lot of big operations. I got shot to my spine, and they give me some sleep apnea test. And I got to get up. God, am I looking? Oh, because I'm over there. Oh, you go in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna go away now. I hope my voice did. I think it did. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.